Navi Nation, it's your boy Mo. I'm over here at Billy's house throwing an Apple CarPlay on the Honda Navi. Let's do it. Here's the CarPlay unit itself. Music. Dude, the YouTube. What's the CarPlay saying, Bill?
23 minutes.
CarPlay was a success. Hey everyone, this was a really highly requested video, and I figured since we're waiting on the big bore anyway, I might as well throw this together for you guys. I hope it's helpful. If you enjoy it, please throw it a like, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for pushing me above 500 subscribers. I think we're almost close to 600 even now. I really wasn't expecting to even hit 100 subscribers when I started making videos, so this is really awesome. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'm definitely gonna keep the videos coming for you guys. All right, let's get to this one. Here's the CarPlay unit itself. It's from this brand, Ten Baba. I'm pretty sure this is
Chinese.
I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, some AliExpress, Chinese something. It has a little sun guard cover up here that's removable, and it has this clamp in the back. So you could go ahead and, like, you know, clamp it onto the handlebars or something like that. We want to try to install this and make it look really clean, make it look like it's as OEM as possible, hopefully. So we're going to try to mess with it and figure some things out. Billy already has some ideas. He's been looking at this, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
This as the mounting point.
So you're thinking, go ahead and remove this back piece, use these 3 screws that are right there, and then just stick it right in there.
Drill holes in there,
into that.
and drill a hole for the wire, and then have it so it could pull up here. Then hopefully I could run the wire through here, back down into the battery. Let's get to it.
What else comes in the box?
This is a USB link. So if I wanted to just link it to the USB right here, I could do that. But I think it'll be better to link it directly to the battery. Your fuse system. Then here's like where your fuse is at in here. From the battery, fuse in there. So you keep that, and then this is where you plug into the actual CarPlay. So this is probably just gonna live down here in this section.
Yeah, under the seat by the battery. Another note too, the unit is waterproof, so it could live permanently on the bike, it could live outside, it'll be fine completely.
Get these bolts.
So we're gonna go ahead and take the gas tank cover off first. See a screwdriver, there's 2 screws right there. And then there are 2 up here, one's on this side, and one is on that side.
There's actually 2 in here too. One right here and one right here.
Does it have buttons too right here?
Yeah, that's like the on and off and the record.
Oh, okay, cool.
Where's Mila, come here.
Mila, get over here. We're cat friendly. Let's go. Come on now. Yeah, we're cat friendly. We're cat friendly. Good girl. That's a good girl right there. While we have this gas tank cover off, I just want to hit a little rant real quick. Do you guys see just how much extra room there could have been for gas, like within here? I mean, like, there's like more room on the sides. I don't know if you could see it. How much room there potentially is for extra gas. Like if we had a traditional, you know, gas cover up here that didn't flap open, you get what I'm saying? There'd be so much more room for extra gas in here, like at least a half gallon. So that's my one rant. I really feel like somebody needs to work on that. Somebody needs to get us that enlarged gas tank without having to remove panels or switch up the way the body looks, please. Okay, so Billy has to line up the holes on the back of the CarPlay in order to drill them out. We're gonna go ahead and put like a white paste on it. You could use anything like toothpaste, you could use lotion, you could use literally anything. Just put a little bit on where you need to drill, tap it down onto the place you're gonna drill, and use those little spots as your drill points. Super easy, wipes right away.
I got it right now.
Wire slides in.
Both lines seem like they line up. Seals back up, right?
Dude, that looks good.
That's pretty hard.
That actually looks really good, dude. All right, so we got it all mounted up here. We're getting down to the wiring part. It it came with this setup.
Here, actually, let's see. This way. Get it stuck on it. I feel like that's not going in.
Yeah, that's all.
Let's look at these cords.
You got all the accessories, bro. You got like 3 different things stuck to each one of these.
Yeah, man. Alright, now let's get this one in here. Jeez, that's too many cords.
Dude, this is you need labels.
This is the short. The cord
A waterproof power box. It's just this plugs into that. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
That plugs into that basically.
It's just a long ass cord for nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, it's too many cords. The battery box is not trying to go down. It's that red one right there.
Yes, dude.
She said,
I got it.
She said I got it.
Well, let's see something real fast.
Oh my god.
Because this is gonna have to link up this way. And then boom.
Oh, it started right up with the red and black too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got Android Auto. You got CarPlay.
It's acting funky.
Your settings, your controls, date and time.
It's connected.
Hey, dude, that's so sick. You got CarPlay on the Navi. Oh yeah, I'll
Who's nut?
Not Capone.
not go.
No, not Capone.
You got music, dude. That's like seamless. The YouTube.
Yeah, stop it, y'all.
Hey, hey, hey. It's a party, bro. You got everything, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this works perfectly. How you do this? Oh, there's buttons. There's buttons. There's buttons. Yeah. There's buttons. Got you. That's cool though.
Still
Just search something up.
full keyboard.
No more phone on the handlebars.
It looks way more clean.
It looks way more clean, yeah, for sure, than having a phone. That's tough. That's gonna be my thumbnail.
Nah, I'm gonna show this.
Watch out. Get your dogs out.
This is rider POV. This is nice, dude. I like this a lot. Like, you come up to a light, you click on whatever you gotta click real quick. Now you're riding. You just look down. Oh, I gotta make a right turn. All right. Obviously, you don't want to take your eyes off the road for too long, but to get quick directions, that screen was big enough to just see what you need to do, that next step really quickly. It also connects to your Cardo or other helmet comm system and give you turn-by-turn navigation just like your phone would. This is sick. I like it. Perfect size. It's on there secure. I mean, it's super responsive. Like, it works quick as hell. That's like, I mean, that's literally like having a phone right there. So, yeah. I mean, dude, 5 stars, bro. Shit. All right, guys, so we figured out if you just click the off button, it's gonna just put the screen to sleep and it's still gonna be pulling battery. So just make sure when you're fully turning this thing off, you hold that button down through 2 cycles of the screen, turning on, off, then it's done. And then it's gonna shut off after all of that time. So after we got that CarPlay installed, we did take the Navis on a 100-mile journey. We had Billy lead us using the CarPlay the entire time, and it was a huge success. This thing was solid all the way through, and where we were riding, there was no service, but we were able to download the maps onto the unit itself and get turn-by-turn directions the entire time. I know a lot of you have already watched that video. Thank you. But if you haven't, it's going to be linked right over here, so you can go ahead and check it out, see how that did, and to see how the Navi holds up on longer journeys. So my final thoughts on this CarPlay unit. I think for $100, this is a really great value, and if you're looking for something like this specifically, and if you don't want to have your phone on your dash or have to use your phone while you're riding to save battery or whatever the case may be, I think this is a really, really great option. It does everything that you would need it to do, just like any normal CarPlay would. I mean, Billy's even run Uber Eats on this thing. So I think I'd feel really comfortable recommending this to you guys. I'll keep you guys posted on how it holds up long term. As of right now, it's seen about 400 miles and it's still working strong. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate the love and support as always. Please make sure to go ahead and like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I'll see you next time. What's the CarPlay saying, Bill?
Yeah, this is sick as fuck.